Alright, here is the July 10th video update. We have really gotten going on our yard. We've got the plans for a pathway coming from the gate down this way. So we'll be filling in with flagstone and other rock material all around the valve box there. That's why we're just letting this area die here. And then this area from the spigot and the walkway will be a veggie patch. Planning on like cucumbers or watermelons. Hopefully not making squashermelons though, we'll find out. But that will all be garden. Over here, you can see where the trench line is there, and over there. So this corner right here will be a patio with a fire pit in it. And then right over there, where the trench water comes out, we'll have a waterfall. Our pathway will continue down over this way. Haven't yet decided what all is going in here. Probably garden boxes or just lawn. We'll have an archway right around here. And here's where the tomatoes and the peppers are currently. We discovered our secondary water was very salty and it was stunting the peppers. So I have switched back to house water and they are doing much better. I also eliminated the double bucketing because I had issues with flooding last year and too much water. So I've just kept a single top bucket. And we've got our pea patch over here. We've got a big carrot or two or three, not sure how many, but that was not picked last year. And it has gotten huge. We're letting that grow for seed production. We've got some corn down here in the front. Got some potatoes here in the buckets. Here's some more corn. These ones over here are Hopi Blue. And these ones over here are Hopi Pink. And then in here we've got peas that were planted a few months ago, along with cucumbers in between them. Just got a few of those off. But we've got the T-posts here and the chicken wire to help keep the cats out, plus our makeshift gate here. This area here, along with the pepper area, will have wooden garden boxes. Still figuring out the dimensions on those, but that's the plan for now. We've got all those buckets full of clay-like soil that I'll be refining and doing a pottery project. And we've still got the other plants over here. We've got some seed-grown apples that I'll be hopefully finding out if they're good or if they're crabapple hybrids. But they'll be grafted onto our gala. We've got some catnip growing right there. We got catnip all over the place actually. Here is a tansy. Here is a bunch of grass from my parents. Hopefully that will seed out and we'll be able to reseed some of these areas on the backyard. And then here's some snow in summer down in there. Here's the lemons that I planted in 2017. Those three right there. There's what's left of a pepper. It was alive at one point last week. We'll see if it's still alive. Here's a Russian sage dug out of my parents' yard. Here's some more of the peppers that I need to transplant now that they're done being stunted. Bunch of peppers there. Still don't know what this one is. It's not a forsythia. It didn't flower this last spring. We've got a artemisia over here. Pepper, cat mint. Pepper, blackberry lily. A bluebeard dug out of my parents. This is a moringa tree in its 4th year. Here's the apple tree that my wife and I grafted during a class 2 years ago. Arkansas Black is the variety on it. Here's a burning bush. Here's the parent tansy. And some blue fescue, also dug out of the parents. And some daylilies dug out of the parents. Another pepper there. And a fern bush. Here's a willow that I dug out of the very back of the yard over here. And another willow, along with a bunch of other peppers. And more peppers. And more peppers. Here is my tall hedge buckthorn. Not looking too great, but still alive. Here's a peach that I grew from a pit that is not doing too well. Here's its companion that is doing much better. Then we have the azalea right here that hopefully will be going out front at some point, replacing the clematis that's out there. The plum tree died, but the roots are coming up, so I'm keeping those for rootstock material. Here is a white clematis that was on our drain pipe out front. A Brigham's tea or a Ephedra that was dug out of the parents' yard a couple of years ago. This one was just dug out. This is a meadow sage. Here's the bamboo I got from Nate. The catnip that is going into seeding mode. And that was the sweet cap right there. It finally succumbed. So I gotta find some more. Here is another apple and a Russian olive. We got all those rocks over there that I dug out of the front. Still got all my containers. Here's what the side yard now looks like. About the same, just has cement instead of dirt. I've gone through and capped pretty much all of the sprinkler lines now. This is where the greenhouse is slated to go. Right around in this section here. We've got some black raspberries right there. White blackberry. And normal blackberry, that's a boysenberry actually. Another white blackberry. There's the spigot that I moved. And the raspberries over here, reds and yellows. And then here's our apple tree, the Gala. We've also installed some grapes. Another one going right there. But we've got grapes right in here. Got the wild Jana doing some watering. And here's our green gauge plum. Best fruit producer so far. I put in a goji berry shrub right there. We got a josta berry. That's a cross between a black currant and a gooseberry. We've got the apricot that won't be producing this year thanks to frost. Here's a Sutherland Gold elderberry and a regular American elderberry. Here's a volunteer hollyhock, nice salmon color that is taking over here. Here's the, we believe, Queen Anne cherry. We got 2 cherries off it, also thanks to the frost. Here's our black currant. And then the pear. I trimmed off the top part and it's taking back over. Still don't know what type it is. It's some kind of green one. Green Anjou, I believe. With the boxwood. A bunch of crabapple branches that we cut off. And I planted one of our seed-grown peaches over here. It's either a O. Henry straight or a cross between O. Henry and Sweetcap. So here's the view from the corner. But that is the progression of our garden so far. At least the back half. And then out front here, the pathway will continue and come around to connect up with the cement right here. We've got our blueberries that were dug out at my parents' last year out in the front here. The cedar. There's Mikey making an appearance. He's waving to you.
Hi, buddy.
And we've put in the yellow transparent apple. Hopefully it survives. We put the Korean maple out front here. Dug out the beech tree. And we've put in this pavery thing edging here. This grass out front here will all be removed. Put in some kind of bark-like stuff. We've got a flower area front here, along with the forsythia, rose, arborvitae rose, arborvitae rose. And then this section right here will continue to be pavered. So that is the front now. Here's the clematis that will be replaced by the azalea. And there's the area we covered over with cement. Much better than the grass and stump that was there. We'll be doing something over here with the stump. Burning it out probably, but filling that in with gravel. And we're back to the backyard.